Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. Happy Father's Day towards all the fathers out there, the fathers that were destined to be fathers, the fathers that were not destined to be fathers, but they were in a situation where, you know, a certain thing that wasn't supposed to happen, and now they are a father. So happy Father's Day to you as well. Fathers that were not fathers of biological children, but they played the role as a father. Happy fathers to you as well. This video, I can't lie, is going to be quite a lengthy video because I've been behind the eighth ball a bit. I haven't been keeping up with you guys in terms of updates with Manchester United, and it's just a few random thoughts I want to express in this video. So get a popcorn, get a champagne, and we'll go at it again. The first piece of news, I know this is 2 days old, but it's in relation to Mason Greenwood. Man United include Greenwood retain the list for next season, 2023-2024. That's a good thing. I'm one of Mason Greenwood's biggest fans. It's me. I'm one of Mason Greenwood's biggest fans, but despite what he did almost 2 years, I can't even believe it's almost 2 years ago. In October of 2021, which I believe is his birth month, to his girlfriend, who is having a baby for him as we speak, is unexcusable. I do not condone that behavior. So as good as a footballer Mason Greenwood is, the behavior that he exhibited to his girlfriend at the time is inexcusable. But with that said, Manchester United has retained his services for yet another season. Although it said here that United have not made a decision on the football's future. So things are playing by ear as we speak. Things are not written in stone as currently. So it says here the 21-year-old has been suspended from matches and training since he was charged with attempted rape, assault, and control and coercive behavior since the start of January 2022. Dude, that's like almost, a year and 6 months? That's a year and 6 months, man. That's a long time. And charges which subsequently dropped in February of 2020. So the charges has been dropped, but as mentioned, the decision to actually keep him indefinitely is still up in the air. It's not written in stone as yet. So we'll see what happens with Mason Greenwood. Still a very good keeper. I'm reading about David De Gea. He's still a very good player, Mason Greenwood. I know he hasn't played professional football for like almost 2 years, but I'm pretty sure that he can still deliver for his Manchester United side. Okay, so it says here that the goalkeeper I can't even read. So it seems as though David De Gea is going to be a free agent on the 30th of this month, June. So if he says United are hoping to agree an extension that will see the 32-year-old significantly reduce his basic wage. Again, dude, the wages he's getting, that's the wages that Edison should be getting. That's the wages that Alisson should be getting. That's the wages that the Inter Milan goalkeeper should be getting, are looking to be getting. That's the wages that Courtois should be on if he's not on it already. David De Gea is not that type. David De Gea is not in that category no more, unfortunately. So he has to go compromise and cut his wages to size and be reasonable and idealistic. He's not a keeper no more. And because he's not a keeper no more, there's no way a washed up keeper should be getting almost 300k per week, or almost to 500k per week, which ain't go up, not in his life, for a declining goalkeeper like David De Gea. A reasonable wage is for him is I would say 150k. Cut that thing into two, cut that pie into two, save that money for a future player the club is going to sign, and make him sign the 150k. Because the wages, man, Man United has to know how to maneuver their wage bill. And in relation to declining players like David De Gea, that is part of the faction in terms of his wages has to be simmered down, has to be cut off. You see me, and it seems as though Phil Jones, Antoine Sibert, Oh, they have been released. Oh, so Phil Jones and Axel Tuanzebe who have been released following the expiries of their contracts. I didn't know that. That's basic. That's news to me. I didn't know that. Next piece of news. Um, Man United ready to agree to 97.5 million euros terms with OT Star. What? Who the hell is this? Give me a second. It's loading. I hope it's not who I think it is. Okay, so it says here, according to The Sun, which you have to take a pinch of salt with, the England international in relation to Marcus Rashford is set up to put pen to paper on a new contract that will make him earn 375,000 a week. I'll say this. Seeing that David De Gea is currently our highest earner, which is going to be changed soon, given that United are offering him a cut down to size, a pay cut contract. Rashford, if he signs this deal, which I believe he will sign this deal, is going to be our highest earner at the club. Rashford is one of our key attacking players. He provided 30 goals last season with 11 assists in 56 appearances in our competition. Rashford is a funny one because Rashford has shown his inconsistencies. We have seen that in a Manchester United kit. So for him to be getting 375k per week, he has to be scoring vital, crucial goals, not just goals that are like a foregone conclusion, like scoring goals like in 2-0, in a 2-0 victory, where the goals were not needed because the side is not going to score anyway. I'm not saying that Rashford hasn't scored crucial goals last season, and I'm not saying that he hasn't scored crucial goals in the past. What I'm saying is that, is this something he can do on a consistent basis? Can he justify a 375 bucks per week? That type of performance? Because my thing is this, dude. If he gets that type of money, is he going to allow the contract to get to his head? Because you have seen players, not at Manchester United, but in other realms of clubs, where players get a hefty, fat contract and they stop performing. Their motivation to perform at a high standard has diminished. So is this something that they can continually do despite having the hefty contract? Are they going to allow the contract to make contact with their performance and diminish their performance? Is this something that they can keep up with? These are the questions we need to be asking. Rashford, as things stand right now, yeah, he's supposed to be a big earner because he's one of our best players, best attacking players. But 350, man, that's quite a lot, bro. That is quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's hey, I don't know what I'm. Comments down below. If you're watching this video right now and you have watched up to this point, you enjoy what you're listening to, and if you have any objections, that's why the comment section, exists. Leave your your comments below. Like and subscribe to the channel. If Rashford should be getting 375k per week, or if you believe that David De Gea should cut down his wages, comments down below. Comments down below. I know there's some David De Gea supporters. I hope you guys are objective. I don't want to hear you guys talking about, oh, David De Gea is still the best goalkeeper in the world. You should get 500k per week. Next piece of news. Okay, let me see what's up. Okay. So it seems as though we're still in linkage between Mason Mount and Declan Rice of West Ham. Man, that's going to be quite a lot. That's going to be a lot of money, man. 2 English overrated footballers, man. Nah. Rashford said to be Manchester United's eyes. Didn't I just say that? I just said that, man. Okay. I know this is not Man United related, but I have to say it. Jude Bellingham has signed for Real Madrid. Most persons know that by now. I've been living on the rock for the last 24 hours, so I have to see with a brother. He didn't have no electricity, so he couldn't keep up. Um, yes, Jude Bellingham has signed for Manchester. No, I wish he signed for Manchester. He has signed for Real Madrid. Good signing. Good signing. Liverpool had no chance because Liverpool have that type of money. And secondly, yeah, expect Real Madrid to be recruiting young youths to fill the void of their legendary players that are coming of age. Modric is going to leave next season. Kroos going to leave next season. Ramos left a couple of years ago. Benzema just left. So yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good, and they have young players as is with Vinicius Junior, Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, Valverde, Rodrigo. I believe they have Jovic, but Jovic is on loan, so I'm not sure how that is worked out. But we'll see how that works out. But yeah, Real Madrid is really recruiting some young youths to fulfill the future. Okay, I am not seeing any more. Okay, it says here Man United can't afford to fall in Mason Mount's trap. Dude, I've been saying that since last week, if not the week before. Mason Mount, I don't want to see this brethren in a Manchester United t-shirt or a kit. Make him go stay at Chelsea. Make him go be Frank Lampard's son or go wherever the hell Lampard is going. If Lampard can, you know, sign the dude because he's worth quite a lot of money. But in terms of the style of play of Manchester United, is this the bridging that's going to suit the style of our midfield? Mason Mount? Is he going to be the main starter over Christian Eriksen in our midfield? Or is he going to start as number 10, replacing Bruno and putting Bruno on the bench? Because Bruno ain't playing no right wing. Bruno can't play no right wing. And he's not going to play no right wing. If Bruno Fernandes play right wing for Manchester United next season, we're going to be at a fault. We're going to be at a halt. There is not going to be no improvement. So if Mason Mount is signed, which by the grace of God, I'm not on wood, does not happen, then yeah, we don't want Mason Mount. Too much money. It's a hit and miss with English players, especially when they're young. Thirdly, is he going to be the man to actually, suit the style of our system? And based on what I'm seeing right now, his value is about 40 million euros, but Chelsea want it for 70k. I'm not taking that trap, bro. And it says here, I'm not going into that trap. It's a hit and miss, man. It's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. This is not Sterling we're talking about. Sterling hit the road running when he went to Man City because he had the manager to do so. Now I'm not saying that everything is not the manager to improve Mason Mount. What I'm saying is that given how Mason Mount has been for Chelsea lately, where is he going to play? Is he going to play number 10? Is he going to play number 8? Is he going to play as number 6? He doesn't play number 6. We still have Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek has been a Manchester United player for like 2 years. 3 years. Donny van de Beek has been a Manchester United player for almost like 3 years. But he hasn't been getting much game. So why are we going to sign another midfielder? So is either go sell Donny van de Beek and probably get this brethren in, or something. Something has to be worked out. It's me. Okay. Last thing before I get into what I really wanted to talk about. Dean Henderson can only blame himself if he doesn't get another Manchester United chance. What the hell is this about? Let me go see what the hell is this about. David De Gea looks increasingly likely to leave Man United this summer, and Dean Henderson could have taken his number 1 spot. But what's the caveat? What's the monkey in the wrenches here? It says here Okay, let me see what's going on. Give me a second. the academic product that is Dean Henderson, Dean Coons as I would call him, spent the year on the bench and he was limited by just 5 appearances. That is last season, not the season that just finished, the season before the season that just finished. But what are they saying? Get to the point, bro. What are you saying, man? With that context, his reaction to the season is perhaps easy to understand. Henderson was frustrated and he felt let down. See, Henderson is a big bomb chase type of player because he wanted to take David De Gea's spot, as we can remember. In my opinion, as much as David De Gea is not the same goalkeeper as the days of old, Dean Henderson should be starting for Manchester United. Is me. There's a slight arrogance about him. Is me again. He's not a bad keeper. See? That bumpy chest attitude, although Henderson has never been short of confidence, some have suggested that his self-belief can occasionally turn into arrogance. I just said that. I didn't just read. I was actually scrolling down, and this is the first time I've seen this in the article. So even them saying it, they know that he is like one of them bump chest type apes, goalkeepers. He has that attitude. And see, that's going to probably be a problem with Ten Hag because he's not one for big personalities. So he knew Ten Hag would want to keep him, was perceived as that given his confidence. But there was a feeling Henderson has burnt his bridges with the interview and that he'd never play for the club again, and that might be true. Okay, to get to the point, is he going to be back for Manchester United? And if he comes back to Manchester United, is he going to be number one goalkeeper? These are the questions we should be asking ourselves. Is this a brethren that will take number one from David De Gea? And even if David De Gea stays, is he going to actually get in there, get into the mud, do the dirty work, pull up him socks, and actually bench David De Gea? Because remember that pre-season games is going to determine who starts on a regular basis in the actual season. So he's going to get his games if he stays. But until then, we'll have to see what happens. Oh, Ganacho got his. Man, I'm behind time. You guys have to excuse me. Our brother is behind time. You see me, I've been a hermit crab for a couple of days, man. I've been in my shell too much. But Garnacho got his official debut start for Argentina. Again, I've said this before. It's a funny one with Garnacho because you play for Argentina. You're actually from Argentina. You actually played for Argentina for the first time, and your star is Cristiano Ronaldo. That not go sit well with Argentina fans, bro. I'm just putting it out there. It's not going to sit well for some persons. I just don't see. But hey, we'll see what happens. Only the future will determine that. I'm just speculating. That's all. Okay. Let me get to the nitty-gritty of this video. And it's a sad one because for the last, let's start with 2021. For the last couple of years, we have seen how football has changed as it relates to certain players becoming of age and making transitions to different clubs. Lionel Messi in 2021 made the shocking move from Barcelona that persons thought he would retire at to Paris Saint-Germain. There was it's basically said that Barcelona couldn't afford his wages because they were having what they were having again. They were broke. Basically, Barcelona was broke. Bankruptcy, basically bankruptcy, so they couldn't afford Messi's wages. So unfortunately, they had to make the decision to not renew his contract and move him on. Honestly, I think Messi wanted to leave anyway because he basically said in 2020 that he wanted to leave, but he was stay at Barcelona for another season. So he was going to leave anyway. So it's not because he left. Not because the contract wasn't renewed for Messi in 2021 allowed him to leave. He wanted to leave anyway. Again, he alluded to that by his own admission in 2020, in the summer of 2020, in an interview in 2020. So that's nothing new. And Ronaldo, you know how he is. He wants the spotlight, the limelight of attention. Him seeing his arch nemesis for like a decade and some years getting the spotlight because he moved to a different club. He going to take up himself from Juventus and go back to Manchester United. Again, this brethren said that he wanted to stay at Juventus. He actually made a public post on Instagram talking about, oh yes, these allegations talking about say I'm going to leave Juventus. I'm going to stick with Juventus. I'm going to stay at Turin. I'm going to stay with the old ladies. I'm going to play for them still. I'm not going to leave the old ladies because that's not what a champion does. And we haven't been at our best, but I'm gonna stay with Juventus. This bridging will take up himself going back to Manchester United to get the spotlight. Nobody thought he would actually come back. But the fact that Messi left PSG, that could spark something in his head. Say, you know what? I'm gonna go to Manchester United. I'm gonna go back to Manchester United. I don't like when this bridging getting out of the limelight. Now you may ask me, Rowan, what's the point? What are you trying to say? What are you saying? This is what I'm saying. Ramos left in 2021 to PSG as well. And it's with how things are, Zlatan Ibrahimovic recently retired. Who else? Benzema left Real Madrid, which means he left Europe. Like he's done with Europe. He's kaput with Europe. I mean, he can go back to Europe, but for right now, he's done with Europe. Messi's gone to Inter Miami in Miami, to play football. So he's kaput. He's done with Europe, like Ronaldo. These are my childhood. This was like my childhood football era. This is like officially done. Football is now in a new era where young youths are looking to be the face of the current face of football. Like, dude, honestly, there's some players that are like the top 10 in the world that I can't even name because I don't even watch football like that anymore. It's not appealing. Given the players that are retiring, they're going to less known clubs because of they're close to retirement. I mean, Gareth Bale retired at age what 34 or something. Or was he retired at what age? Like 34 or something. So you have and Hazard has just been released from Real Madrid. Let's see if he rejuvenate his career elsewhere. So football is not the same currently. The top tier dogs I can name off my chest right now is Mbappe, Haaland, um, um, the couple players at Napoli, the Black Brethren at AC Milan. Like I said, I don't know some of these names. I just know them because of the news that's popping up on my phone with notifications. I don't even watch Serie A like that, dude. I don't watch football like that anymore, especially La Liga. Like La Liga's value has like declined ever since 2018, ever since Ronaldo left, ever since Neymar left in 2017. So it started to decline a bit when Neymar left in 2017. When Ronaldo left in 2018, it declined a bit, a good amount down the slope. Then when Messi left in 2021, then it was all in the toilet. Now there's some quality players still in La Liga when Messi left, but it's not as good as before, man. This ain't 2015 or 2014. This ain't 2010, 2011, where football was at its peak with the players that have just retired or they went to like other clubs where they can just say, all right, boom, I'm a well-established world-class legendary player. I've done everything that I've won, everything that I've needed to win in European football at club level. World Cup, no, not World Cup, Champions League, the league, domestic trophies. What else is there for me to win? I've been here for like a decade and some years, or almost 2 decades, 15 years. I don't need to stay here no more, man. I've won everything I needed to win. And not only have I won Champions League, I've won probably before. Some of these players are saying that. And given their age, they want to be at the stage where they can just relax and go to a club and earn a lot of money and not have to do a lot of effort because they don't have the pressure of the Champions League on their back. They're at that age right now. And they're at the stage right now. It's me. So the fact is, football is not going to be the same. Again, these are my childhood heroes, bro. I mean, Wayne Rooney managing, and some players at his age are still playing. Ronaldo is older than the brethren and he's still playing. Van Persie is a manager. Who else? Carrick is a manager. These are players that I saw play for Manchester United in their prime. And at the time, they were good in their prime. Now they're managing. Some players, I mean, Robin, man. Robin is running marathons now, man. And he retired like, what, a couple years ago? You know? Wesley Snyder, he's not in the best shape right now. You know, my man couldn't wait until retirement. But when he was in his prime, he was one of the best players. Nasri, far from grace, one of the best players to play for Arsenal in the modern day era for Arsenal. It's me. And yeah. So, what I'm saying is this, man. The quality of footballers right now will never match to the old school. Like, I would say, well, not old school. When we're talking about old school, we're talking about like the 90s and the early 2000s to mid 2000s. When I mean modern day old school is, I'm talking about from late 2000 to like 2017. Yeah, yeah, with big emphasis from 2010 to 2017. That's like the peak of these footballers' careers. Messi, Ronaldo, Benzema, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Neymar. Hey, don't think that Neymar has improved himself since he's joined Paris Saint-Germain. He's actually stagnated and regressed. Not progressed, regressed. Went there for money. And also, he went there because he wanted to make a name for himself at PSG. He didn't want to be in the shadows of Messi. That's why he left. Cause see, what you have to understand is that when PSG got knocked out by Barcelona in the second leg at Camp Nou, person thought that Messi was the main man that brought him out of that loophole of losing a quarter final in the Champions League. Messi wasn't the main man. Neymar was the main man. He took them out of that hole. But see, because of how Spain, particularly Barcelona, love Messi, anything, Neymar could have done nothing more wrong. He could have done everything perfect, and he goes still say Messi is the reason why Barcelona went to the semifinals. So when Neymar probably saw that, he was like, nah, bro, I rate Messi and thing, but I can't be in this bedroom shadow no more, man. I have to go make my name. I have to go make my name elsewhere, man. I can't stay at Barcelona and just be in this shadow while his brethren get this shot, the limelight, the spotlight, even he doesn't deserve it. As I'm telling you, Messi was not the main man in the game against Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the champion. That was Neymar himself. Neymar. Yeah. 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 So even Neymar is what, 32? Pogba is what, 32? So these, again, dude, some of these players, man, they're not getting younger. They're not getting younger. Like, this era of football is dying. And it's unfortunate because this new quality of breed, man, ain't match up to the old school, man. It's not the same quality. That's why I say that to be honest, I love football. I more so love to play football than to watch it. Is me. I'm not a theory type person. I like to be practical about things. That's why I love to play football. I don't want to watch. I rather play. I rather play football than to watch it. And see, with the emergence of all these youngsters right now, with Jude Bellingham, Kamavinga, Mbappe, Haaland, and all of these young guys, as good as they are, man, they're not matched up to the old school when the old school was at their age. Mbappe is close in numbers, Haaland is close in numbers, but I mean, the quality, man, numbers don't make quality players, man. Persons are hooked to statistics, man. This is me. And see, that is where this direction of football is going. It's statistics. Oh, I want a world-class striker. How much goals he scored last season? 35 goals? Let us sign him. See, back in the day, bro, quality was all there is. There's some strikers that scored less than 20 goals and they were world-class strikers. Dennis Bergkamp was one of them. Dennis Bergkamp, with Thierry Henry at Arsenal, I don't think he scored at least over 20 goals when Thierry Henry was there, because Thierry Henry was the main scorer. Bergkamp was like the creator out of the two strikers. Again, there are different type of strikers. You have a finisher striker, the link man, that's the target man, and then you have a creator striker that is like a deep line creator, like Berbatov. Even though Berbatov finished as top scorer in 2010-2011, that's because Wayne Rooney dropped back and allowed him to be the main striker. So what I'm saying is that numbers is like the name of the game right now. Persons are saying, oh, if you don't net 40, 50 goals, you're not a world class striker. Says who? Says you? You're not a journalist. You're not a I mean you're a football fan with opinions, but still, man, footballers today, the way how things are right now, it's unfortunate, but that's where this direction of football is going right now. It's based on numbers. And see the players that are retiring, well, Zlatan just retired, that are retiring right now. Clean is still playing football in LA Galaxy. Um, it's just not the same, though. It's not the same. The quality is not going to be the same. And like I said, I'm not going to be watching football as much anymore. You know, I only watch Premier League games in relation to Manchester United, of course. I don't even keep up with Champions League that much. I don't even keep up with the international games, bro. Like big. Like I'm being real. I don't keep up with it that much anymore. Some person may call it maturity. Dude, I could be like 97 and still be watching football. But it's not the same quality of football as the previous generation. This new breed of players, man. Jude Bellingham, he doesn't need numbers to be world class. I believe this version is world class already. And he's a midfielder, so of course numbers don't matter to him that much. But he's world class. Or you could say he's on the verge of being world class. Haaland and Mbappe, dude. I've seen some persons talking about, oh, when Mbappe is 19, he had more goals than Ronaldo when he was 19, and when Messi was 19. I don't know if this is a fact, but I've heard it on Twitter and I've seen it on forums. Uh, Mbappe has more goals than Messi at 19. And Haaland had more goals than all three of them, than Mbappe, than Ronaldo, definitely, and Messi. So, in my view, they were better talents than Messi and Ronaldo. And Mbappe is what I'm talking about. All about stats, all about big numbers. Dude, Mbappe, as good as Mbappe is right now in terms of getting goals, he was never good as a young Ronaldo. I'm talking about the Ronaldo. Well, I'm just the Ronaldo I was just talking about is the Cristiano Ronaldo, but I'm talking about the Brazilian Ronaldo. Dude, Ronaldo at the age of 19 would have blow him away. Mbappe doesn't have the quality of talent that Ronaldo had when he was younger for Brazil, playing for Inter Milan, playing for Barcelona. Don't even when he was playing for Cruzeiro, don't even mention it. It's not a contest. It's not even up for debate. Mbappe would get blown away back to France or whichever African country he came from. He would get blown away. He's no match for a young Ronaldo. And as far as Haaland, don't even get me started on that bridging. He's a good world class goal scorer, good tapping merchant, but in terms of quality like dribbling and control and linking play, get the hell out of here. He's no match. He's no match. He's no match. But this is the quality of football now. It's all about numbers. It's not about quality really. If you don't score no goals and you're a striker in a game, you did nothing. You're trash. Dude, Wakehorse just left Manchester United, Zine, because he was on loan. He's going back to Bickersted. I can't, but it's a Galatasaray. I can't speak Turkish, so you have to understand what I'm bridging. Galatasaray's rival, Bekistat or something like that. That club. His time at Manchester United, in the 6 months he was at Manchester United, he scored like 2 or 3 goals. But I'll tell you this, he did a lot as a striker, despite not scoring much goals. Again, he's not even the most talented of talented strikers. So even if he don't score much goals, it's not like the talent is there still. But he gave a different dimension as to what a striker is for Manchester United. He dropped back. He was in the dirty work. Yes, he got his hands dirty and foot dirty too. And he allowed Rashford to be more advanced. while he was dropping back. Personally, even thought he was like an extra midfielder, while Rashford was way up here. So Firmino for Liverpool. The strikers don't make this brethren. Roberto Firmino doesn't have to score goals to establish himself as a world class striker or a world class false nine. Let me say world class false nine at the time in his prime. Now he's left Liverpool. Even if Firmino, even if he's washed up, he can still do a better job than strikers that score goals, embody goals like Nunez. He's better than Nunez. Not only in linking play, not only in dropping deep, but he can score goals better than Nunez. Liverpool fans know that. Although although Firmino is not the same striker. So not only is it about numbers, it's about pace too. Players this much, man. Them fast, but them they can't dribble past a player, man. Them kicking on the ball and running it down, man, like a dog chasing him or something. They're not the same quality of players as back then. And this is why I feel for this generation. Because, see, this young generation of football supporters, they not go coincide with the old past generation. Persons persons are not giving the old generation them flowers and due credits, man. Oh, Penaldo this, Penaldo that. Oh, Messi is not better than Ronaldo. You know, this and that. And I mean, it's good to have debates. You know, it gives you a dimension that you're interested in the game and you want to express your opinions and stuff. But there's a line. There's a line to that, man. There's facts to that. There's facts to that, and the facts is that certain facts can't be negotiated or debated. Like Ronaldo is not a better footballer than Lionel Messi. He probably is a better goal scorer, but he's not a better footballer. See, that's the thing, you know. A lot of persons think that being a goal scorer is making a player better than another attacker. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. What makes a player a better player is his overall quality. His overall quality. Overall quality. See, Messi, man, Messi can play make, Messi can drop back in midfield, Messi can create from deep, Messi can ping a pass, Messi can get assists, Messi definitely can pass a play in his prime, pace, / dribbling, and his ball control. You need to go watch a video on YouTube. Go watch a video on YouTube, Lionel Messi in 2009, 2010 season, and 2010, 2011. That's the best. That's like, in my opinion, that's the best Messi. That's the best Messi. That's the best. That's it's simple as that. I mean, Luis Suarez. Let us not forget Luis Suarez and Cavani. Cavani and Luis Suarez is in that role. Aguero, unfortunately, had to retire because of his respiratory problems. That generation of footballers, man will swipe all of these young hoodlums away, man. At them young age, man. They're not going to. It's apples and oranges. It's cats and dogs. It's a mismatch on paper. They're not the same. And unfortunately, let me put Rashford in there because Rashford not going to get away with it. Hey, Rashford is our best attacker in terms of getting goals. But although he got most of the goals, he was not our best player last season. He was arguably our best attacker, yes, because he got a lot of goals. And let's be honest, he was improving in comparison to the other attackers we have. He was the better one. Although there were games he was inconsistent. But Rashford is still in that loophole where persons are saying, oh, Rashford, because see, if Rashford didn't score the goals that he scored last season, person would say he had an average season, you know. You didn't know that, did you? If Rashford didn't score half of the goals or most of the goals he scored last season, which was just a while ago, the season that just finished a couple weeks back, the 30 goals and 11 assists in 56 appearances, person would say he had an average season. Because when you look at how he played, it was not inspiring, to be honest. Yes, he passed up a couple players. He go beat a couple players for pace. Dribble past him, yes. Got a good goal, got a couple goals out of the box, yes. But if he didn't score the amount of goals he did, person would say he had an average season. That goes to show that what he's done on the football pitch without scoring a goal is not up to the requirements of a world-class player. And that's the fact of it. I can't break this down enough, man. It's a fact, man. It's a fact. It's a fact. See, man, it's if Greenwood didn't score much goals, if he was still playing for Manchester United, and he got whatever, 15 goals or 10 goals, I'm pretty sure that Mason Greenwood, person would say, okay, this version didn't score much goals, but he made a lot of contribution even when he wasn't scoring goals. Why? Because he's a talented player. When you're a talented player, you do more than goal scoring when you're a goal scorer. Greenwood, man, is a more talented player, and he has better ball control, and he can keep the ball in tight possession than Rashford. Rashford is pace personified. He needs pace to show his real quality. And I'm saying this, man, not every player go up that talent, man. Hey, if you're that type of player, be that type of player. But I'm telling you, you're not in the category or realm of quality players that don't need pace, that don't need numbers to actually make them look good on a football pitch for 90 minutes. That's what I'm saying. I've been rambling up until this point, man, but it's a good rumble. Leave your comments down in the comments. I wonder what you guys have to say on this 30 no 30-minute rumble about this football generation. Dude, this football generation, I feel sorry for it because I know it's not going to be the same as before. In person saying that Mbappe is the best player in the world. Dude, how you going to say this version is the best player in the world and he hasn't scored a free kick? How you going to say this version is the best player in the world and he hasn't scored a free kick in his life? Mbappe has never scored a free kick in his life? Not in his football career anyway. Not saying that a free kick makes the man as a world class player, but if you're an attacker, if you person want to deem you as a complete footballer, how you go say yourself how you go say this Bridget is a complete footballer and he hasn't scored a free kick? Come on. The best players right now, and I'm not talking about numbers by the way, is Neymar. Neymar is especially in Europe right now, is the best player. Neymar has if Neymar put up himself and be serious for one season only, just for the endearment of football, not only Brazilian fans, but for the endearment of football supporters, just for one season, if Neymar put up him socks, he can bring that PSG side to the finals of the Champions League. I mean, they're going to win the league anyway. Yes, me, but he can bring them there. He can bring them. And he did that in 2019-2020 season when COVID broke out. And in the summer, they played the final and lost to Bayern Munich. You could see his reaction. He was devastated. Yes, me. Because he brought PSG that far in the final. And they thought they had a fair chance in the final. Although they lost the final, it's like an accomplishment for PSG. So with Messi gone out of Europe, man, Ronaldo been out of Europe for like 6 months now. Benzema out of the I mean, let's be honest. Although Messi left for America, Messi can win the Ballon d'Or. He has won the World Cup, so there's a good chance he's still going to win the Ballon d'Or. Person saying Haaland going to win the Ballon. Haaland is not winning a Ballon d'Or. Yes, he'll be contestant, but he's not going to win the Ballon d'Or. He's not going to win the Ballon. He didn't win the World Cup. He was the main crucial player in that tournament. His side didn't even go to the World. His country didn't even go to the World Cup. So is he going to win the Ballon d'Or? Messi is going to win a Ballon d'Or in whenever the Ballon d'Or ceremony is going to be held. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Yep. So wrapping up this video, because I could go on and on, dude. This current football generation that we're experiencing with Haaland, Mbappe, this and that and the third, is nowhere near the generation that is going through the back door. It's not. It's just not. In terms of quality, in terms of if you size them up, if you match notes, okay. Zlatan at 19, was he as good as Mbappe? Dude, man, Zlatan at 19 was like one of the best players at Ajax. Yeah. Mbappe, man, he didn't have the talent. See, Zlatan doesn't have to score goals to be world class. You see me? The way how he just is as a footballer, what he provides, he tributes. contributes. Man, I'm not even good in English this morning. He don't have to score goals, man, and he's not even a fast player. And he has better takers, meaning ball control, dribbling skills, than Mbappe. And he's not even fast. Even in his heydays, that time wasn't fast. But he wasn't slow either. So wrapping up, comments down below, man. This is a serious topic because I feel sorry for this generation of footballers, man. Hey, with all things that are going on, man, I feel sorry for you guys, man. Again, like I said, bro, I'm not going to be watching football much yet, man. If I watch football, it's going to be mainly Manchester United in the Champions League and in the Premier League. That's it. And probably watch other Premier League sides. I'm not watching no La Liga. I'm not watching no I'm not watching no, definitely no Serie A. Unless I want to see a Mourinho side. I want to see what Roma is. I haven't watched a game with Mourinho at Roma. I might watch MLS to be honest. See how things are over there with Messi, of course. I ain't good like that. But man, hey, dude, again, I want to finish the video, but man, the quality is the generational, the generational players right now are nowhere near going to fill the hole of the past generation that's going through the back door. With Luis Suarez, Cavani, Lewandowski. Lewandowski is still in the last chapters of his career, and he's still here. With Messi, of course, Ronaldo, all of those players, Bale, I would say Hazard, because Hazard is getting there. He's getting there. I mean, he's getting of age. Pogba, Neymar, they're getting older, slowly but surely. Like last year, man, Pogba was like what 27, now he's like 32, man. That's what injury does, man. It just brings you off of the scene just like that. And persons thought that you're 28, now you're 32. So, I ain't gonna put Lukaku. I don't even know what I thought about Lukaku, but you guys will get what I'm saying, man. This generation is in a sad state, bro. But this is football. This is football. And for you guys thinking that Mbappe and Haaland is the best player, don't be surprised when Jude Bellingham steps up to the plate and becomes the best player. Again, numbers won't make him the best players. Goals won't make him the best players. It's how he plays will make him the best player. Yeah, yeah. Like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. I'm out.